Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Cataclysm. I am Vormithrax. This is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And we are continuing our Strange Temple Challenge, seeing if we can keep our fragile pacifist practitioner of Tai Chi alive so we can go on a search of enlightenment, trying to track down a strange temple and fully explore it. That is going to require him to actually stay alive for an extended period of time, with 19 max hit points. So that is the biggest part of this particular challenge. The fragile trait gives you 25% of your normal hit points, and strength 6 to start means that you end up with 19 as your max hit point number. So, we've been working around that limitation this entire run. Still alive, we're on day 19 with Lotus Blossom the 5th. Lotus Blossoms 1 through 4 met some pretty early and grisly ends, and we finally got one to stick, and we've been running with it ever since. So, there's the character sheet. There's Lotus Blossom herself, and the stats are a little exaggerated because we have the elated trait currently, so that's pumping up our stats. I'll tab over so you can see what that does. So it's giving us Strength 1, Dex 1, Perception 2, Intelligence 2, Speed 10, Life is Good. That's mostly from the Gourmand trait, and just consuming mass quantities of junk food, basically. Keeping our morale pretty high so we get extra XP when we do reading or crafting and all that good stuff, so we're going to hopefully take advantage of some of that tonight. We're a little bit limited in the gear we've picked up because I also have the game world set on 25% item spawn rate, which has been particularly pesky in a couple of ways. We've just about, finally, after 19 days, put together a full set of tools. We're just missing one now, an important one that's roadblocking my further progress. That would be the hacksaw. Yeah, I need metal sawing 2 so I can get to work on my vehicles and stuff. So, that's going to be one of the first priorities we're going to do tonight, is try to track down, if not a hacksaw or a toolbox, we're going to aim for some gun store raiding and see if we can pick up a gunsmith tool kit or a repair kit, that kind of thing. Those also provide those kinds of tool qualities. So, yeah, so there's the character sheet, like I said. On the positive side, we've got Fast Healer, Gourmand, Martial Arts, that's our Tai Chi, Night Vision, Optimist, and Self-Aware. Other than that, the stats are pretty bare bones, nothing too exciting in there. And skills, we've had to grind and scavenge pretty hard to pick that stuff up that you see on that list there. So we started with pretty much nothing but some dodge and unarmed, and we've been working it up from there. So, we got a ways to go, but we've got some things on our side now. Second up on my plans is to relocate our base. Currently, we're hanging out, and we have been pretty much through this entire game. We're hanging out in the basement here in this house. I want to relocate up to this megastore. We're going to turn this megastore into our base and set up some kind of a workshop or something there. It's much more conveniently located. It's right next to the forest where we can scavenge for vegetables and herbs and food and water. As well as it being out of a city center area, so less likely to have a wandering stuff kind of amble our way into my area. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to work our way up to there. Now, a couple things before that. I do need to get my hacksaw thing finished first. And so we're going to go heading into town here, hitting gun store, gun store, gun store, and gun store. We'll see. So we've got some options. Another gun store there. There's a couple of different versions of gun stores now. So first, try to get the hacksaw, or at least the metal sawing 2 quality from some item that'll let me do my vehicle mods. We've got several vehicles parked right outside the building here, and you'll see those when I head upstairs, that we're going to relocate and use for raw materials. You can get frames if you use a wrench to take out doors. You get metal frames from doors? What kind of doors are you taking apart for frame? Oh, that's right. Doors of vehicles. Yeah, I think I remember, what was it? Trunks? Now that you mentioned that, thinking back, I think I remember taking a trunk apart and getting a frame out of a trunk. So we might be able to get around that. I still want my hacksaw. So I'm still going searching through the gun stores for the tools that we might be able to solve that problem with. I'm sick and tired of not having all my tools available. But yes, that's a good suggestion. I do remember that. I just didn't remember that it would do it with a wrench as opposed to needing the hacksaw to take them off. So we might take a look at that as an option, see what we can find. Alright, so another thing, I have updated in the middle of my stream, my series, which I don't normally do. I usually keep the same experimental version until I complete a series, and I do the switch over to a new experimental in between. Usually for continuity purposes, and make sure I don't have odd errors creep in during a stream and things like that. This time, though, we had a big problem with not being able to use our ranged combat abilities because the game kept throwing up crash errors. It would crash the client, and it happened a couple of streams back, and then last stream I didn't use ranged at all to try to avoid it. And in between then and now, I did some testing, and it wasn't throwing up the crash logs anymore. It was just spiking my memory usage to 99, hanging my system, and just causing general mischief. So I went ahead and I updated to the newest experimental, and then I also brought up a copy of the game world and picked up the bow and summoned up a couple of zombies just to test it and see if it was fixed, and so far it seems to be fixed. So I went up against about a dozen zombies as a test, and it didn't crash a single time. So hopefully we now have our full options available to us, and we can take advantage of some ranged combat for our poor 19 hit point character. So we're going to do that, and hopefully that's no longer an issue. There have been some other changes between the experimental I was running and now, so I think there was a fairly significant change to some of the automobile fuel economy ratings and such, so I might have to take a second look at what the fuel I've got in those vehicles outside and whether they're going to do what I want them to do again. So, we'll see. But that's the only other big thing. So other than that, we're pretty much back in the thick of things. So again, here's the map. We've gotten a fairly large area completely looted out. We've been to all of these places. I have marked them in great amount to show which ones we've looted completely. All up in this area, we've made individual trips at night out into the further parts of the city and gotten a few things. We've gone on some rides around the city. It's the last time I'll ever play with City Spacing 2. It's just city wedged upon city, and it's just kind of a big mismatch of nonsense. So I don't think I can even get labs. I read somewhere today that you only get lab spawns with size 4 and above. Might be true, might not, I don't know, but I'm not having any luck getting very many of the alternate locations to spawn, because it's just short, tiny roads and then another city, and very little offshoots. So I was hoping to find a lab, because we're going to need certain CBMs in order to have a shot at the challenge conclusion. So we'll see what we can do there. But yeah, I'm not real happy with the choice of City Spacing 2. Last time I'll probably do that, unless I have a specific challenge in mind for that particular circumstance. Alright, so let's first thing go down and get our bow, and actually we managed to go get some levels and also find Fletcher's friend while we were out and about on our last episode. So I've now got some other options. We're actually not going to end up using this stuff, so let's dump the bow and let's unload the quiver. Actually, we'll drop those back over here so I don't accidentally keep picking them up, because I'm too lazy to set up the accurate auto pickup rule for it. And we might as well get rid of this as well as we pick up those arrows I just dropped. Alright, so let's get that done first. So we've got the longbow as an option. We also have the composite bow, but I think I'm going to go with the longbow. I like the stats for it better. So we're going to build one of these, and then we're going to build metal bodkin arrows. Yay, metal bodkin arrows. They're the ones that give the best AP rating for good damage and range values. And that lets me hit a little harder those targets that I really need to take down before they can get to me. So we're going to make as many of those as we can manage. I think I need to make some more thread first, so let's track down another rope. Actually, I think I got a whole bunch of string just sitting in here. Yeah, we got plenty. Let's grab 2 of those. And we'll just butcher these all the way down to thread. Take us a little while, but that's alright. Alright, 600 thread. So, let's go ahead and do the longbow. Long string is fine. Crafted alright. And next we're going to do the metal bodkin arrows. And we can hold 60 in the quiver. So that's going to be that many. Let's do 80. It's going to take almost 3 hours, but that'll give me some backup. Let's see, 3 hours be not quite coming up on noon. I actually want to do night rating, day rating's more of an option now with the bow working again. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get them made, and then I'll make my decision what I'm going to do where. Alright, so I want 80. We are one level above. Am I getting a time savings here? 20 minutes, 40 minutes? No, I am not. Alright, we're going to do 4 at a time. Or 40 at a time, as the case may be. Use scrap metal, please, and I don't really care. Cardboard boxes is fine. And we failed! Alright, this is going to take a really long time now. Scrap metal again, and plastic chunks. Alright, we got it. I'm overburdened. Alright, so reload the quiver with the arrows. There we go. So we've got the large quiver with 60 arrows. We've got 20 more spares laying around. I'll just drop those over here. Alright. And I can wear the longbow, should I need to get it out of the way. And we're tired, so it's noon now. If I go to sleep for 8 or 9 hours, that'll get us up right at dark, so that's a good time. That'll mesh well with what my plans were. Alright, what are we looking at for food? I still don't have any really good, consistent food source, so we're kind of at the mercy of these found food items still. That's the other thing that concerns me, and that's why I want to make the relocation here sooner rather than later. Dropped it. Alright, so we're full and hydrated, tired, focus is great. I'd love to use that. It's going to start bleeding off as all of these bonuses decay, especially while I sleep, but I got nothing really I can take advantage of to do that. What am I carrying that's so heavy right now? Oh, that 60 metal arrows is probably really, really heavy for my poor guy. I totally forgot about that. I'm going to have to rethink how I'm going to do this setup. We did also just, at the end of last episode, get all of our survivor gear put together. So we're in heavier gear, plus the Japanese armor, plus the quiver that we just put 60 metal arrows in. That's probably really heavy. What is that coming out at? I totally forgot about what that was going to do. What am I looking at here? Yeah, almost 10 pounds of my limited weight. I can only carry 81 because I'm only strength 6, so I'm going to have to rethink this a bit. No, I'm not going to pop Adderall for crafting chance. No, thank you. Because what'll happen is I'll pop the Adderall, it'll wear off 5 seconds before the crafting completes, and I'm not confident that it computes the chances at the beginning or the end. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to have to rethink just what I'm going to carry around. We'll figure that out afterwards. Alright, let's go take our nap first. And let's set the alarm for... We're tired, we should go to sleep right away. Let's do 9 hours. Focus is holding in there at 200. Up, there it goes. Yeah, it's starting the downward trend. Yeah. Sounds like zombie drops. Yeah, it would be if I was confident about actually killing a bunch of zombies. 19 health, I gotta really pick and choose my my fights. Just trying to mass slaughter zombies is not a good plan to continue a stream when you're at 19 max health. Here's our kill count so far. We are, what, 19 days in? 97 kills. That's the sum total. Alright. Go ahead and get that last of that oatmeal. And let's finish up with some mushy onion rings, some graham crackers, and a necro wafer. Alright, so that's all good. Yeah, that Japanese armor is pretty heavy. It may come off. It might. I want to try it a bit with, and then I'll try it a little bit without in a safe test, and we'll see how much I actually need it. It's a bit overkill currently. I like the hand edition that it covers, but for the rest of it, it's probably a tad bit more than I need for the standard zombies. Alright, we're going to err on the side of caution first, though, even if it means I can't carry anything. If anything, I'll just cut back on the number of arrows and see. That'll save me about 5 pounds if I cut that volume down. Alright, what else could I drop? The Swiss Army knife isn't doing much for me anymore. Not that that weighs a lot, but we'll dump it. For this run, not going to need the... we'll leave that for the moment. We'll drop that over here. Drop the hammer. Nothing else really weighs anything. Yeah, we're just at 78 weight because of our gear. The stuff we're carrying. What does this also do to my numbers here? 6.6 dodge, that's pretty good considering the torso encumbrance with the backpack and the quiver. So, quiver and a backpack and that armor, and I'm still sitting at 6.6 dodge. I'm actually pretty impressed with that number. Alright, let's drop those. Cancel that for the moment. Unload that. Drop. Did they just hit the ground? Yep, they dropped to the ground. Alright, that's not actually good. Alright, now drop let's go with 40. That'll save me a little bit. Down to 75. I just want enough that I can pick up incidental things that I find on the way. I'm pretty focused in what I want to go get. We're going to wear the rollerblades for this trip because we're going to be staying on city streets and buildings. That means we're going to carry the... do I need to carry the boots if I'm going to be doing city only? Let's take a look at our path here. So, 3 gun stores in this section, all right along the main roadways. One down there. Way down there, that's a bit far. Probably be more comfortable trying to get over to this one. That's about it for the closest ones. Hopefully we'll find what we need in these 3, and then I'll reconsider after that. I think I'll leave the boots. So let's go ahead and take off the survivor boots, wear the rollerblades, and we'll leave the boots up here. I'm going at night, so I'm going to have to carry the mask. I don't like the night vision cut down when I wear that mask during the night raids. Gets me down to 72. I think that's where I'm going to have to call it, right there. Drop some medical gear. This weighs next to nothing, but I don't need to be carrying 30 Adderall with me. Alright, gives me not quite 10 pounds to carry. We'll go with that. Gives me a decent amount of arrows for emergencies. Night raid, I don't know how useful the bow and the arrows are actually going to be. Shady zombies are going to be the main pests, and yeah, I'm going to leave those here. Let's reconfigure this. So, let's leave the longbow and the arrows. Night raid, I'm not going to need them. I'll avoid anything other than shady zombies, and I can't shoot the shady zombies anyway, so there's not really much point to taking those. Alright, that should give me some decent space, so yeah, not quite 20 pounds. We'll go with that. I like that idea better. Alright, so full and hydrated. We shouldn't need anything by the time we get back. Let's turn off run mode. Anything else I need to take? I think I'm going to take my hammer with me. Don't care about the rest. Yeah, alright, let's get going. So, for anybody that's just joined, here's our vehicle car part. We got solar vehicle, mainly useful for the 2 completely full 100% storage batteries on the working solar panels that'll recharge other batteries I install in it. We've got our excavator, stupid awesome little vehicle. Hey, the safe speed's down to 100. Wonder if that's from the changes. And a tank, safe speed of 48. That seems more reasonable for a tank. And then we have a fire engine. Again, mostly for carrying capacity. If I'm going to relocate my base, it's got 6 trunks, 162 liters each, that we can use to move stuff in, and or I can swap out cargo spaces if I ever do get a hold of my hacksaw. And we've got a pretty good amount of gas for most of these, so we should be fine in getting them transported. Alright, so that's what we're going to be trying to work with. We're going to go straight, well, pretty much straight east, or straight west, I mean. We got 2 gun stores on this street to the west. So we'll hit those 2, then depending on what we find, we'll skirt north and hit this 3rd one, and then work our way back again. I've been down that direction a few times, but it is kind of in the middle. Hey there, grabber zombie. Alright, let's practice on the grabber zombie. So, dodges, oh crap, I forgot about that. Rollerblades negate huge amounts of dodge. Do I want rollerblades or do I want dodge? It's actually a really tough choice. I really like the speed of the rollerblades. It really comes down to how much of a mix-up do I think I'm going to get into. Rollerblades have the best overall savings for the distances I'm going to travel, and for keeping me out of grab range of anything. But if I get into a fight, or get a lot of shadies on me, the dodge is going to be the more valuable. And I'm not going to have time to switch out as the situation dictates. I'm going to be going into buildings. The big problem... No, I'm going to need to switch back to my boots. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to have to get to the gun stores. Then I'm going to have to actually pick the locks to get in. That's going to take time. Shady zombies are probably going to come at me while I try to do that. I think I want the boots instead. No rollerblades this run. Whoa, hey shady zombie. Well, that was kind of rude. Must have followed me into the house and was standing right next to me when I went down the stairs. Yeah, I know he can't. It's still kind of rude. So, 21, 13, 10, moving them around, 18, 9... moving around. I don't want to make a mess right here next to my spot. Alright, so I got the boots on. I got the boots on. Alright. Yeah, so we jumped from, what, a 1.4 dodge to a 7.2 dodge by switching out those shoes. So, we're going to go with this configuration. Much as I like the mobility of the rollerblades for this particular mission, because I'm going to have to stop and fight while I try to pick the locks here in the gun stores to get in, I think it'd be better for me to have the regular boots and the dodge. So... we're going to give up mobility for combat safety. Alright, so now we're going to try again. Hey there, the ranger. Glad you made it. Yeah, stream hasn't been up very long. And howdy, Great Poison. We've been up, what, not quite half an hour? Mostly been me yakking and talking about how we're going to get things rolling here. Alright, so now we're going to get to the fun/dangerous parts. Heading to the gun stores. Let's go ahead and just go safe mode. See how far we get. Fat zombie in the van, or in the school bus, I don't care about. Safe mode on. Bio operator glowing way up north. Alright, we still got a ways to go. I do have to be a little cautious. I can't remember if I've gone straight down this road before. I think I've wandered in and out of the area, but I can't remember if I've actually physically walked this road, so I'm not 100% sure there's not a minefield or something crazy here. But we'll slow down a bit. Hey there, Grezzes. Is that Grezzies? Grezzles? Can't tell if that's an I or an L. Alright, pretty mashed up vehicle. Lots of good metal for me to use for crafting. Alright, now we got something making noise. Hey there, zombies. You're forcing me to go the direction I don't want to go. Actually, I'm okay with that. Ooh. Oh, hey there, you. You can't really hurt me, so we'll just ignore you. I'm far enough. I don't think it'll matter. If anything, that'll probably help. Zombie. Heard the alarm. Grab me. I say it's going to help, but now I've drawn zombies from here this direction and I walked right into them. Go to run mode for a moment. There's a bloated. I don't want to get poisoned. Alright, we can hop the fence here to slow them down. And get back off of run mode. Alright, so we're right next to the gun store. Gun store number 1. And we got one directly across the street as well. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go right to the... Oh! I think this is a good sign. I like this because I've got wall coverage. I came up from this direction, so only things in this arc are going to come towards me, and should be just shadies. I just set an alarm off a building or so to the east that hopefully drew things that direction. So I might have gotten lucky here and be able to get a side door into one of the alternate gun shops that has the tools I need. So, let's hope for a lucky lockpick here. Get us in. Hey, we got a lucky lockpick. We are in. Alright. So if you didn't know, you can lockpick your way into gun stores. The gun stores sometimes have a back door. Those cannot be picked, but the front doors can almost always be picked. Guns and ammo. Ammo. This is the gun range. Don't care. It's the back room that I'm looking for mainly. What else we got up here? Bended mags, leg ammo pouch, MRE. Alright, we'll grab an MRE. And an ammo pouch that has other crafting purposes. Okay, here's what I'm hoping for. No tools. Another Glock. This goes outside. Come on, 6 strength. Pry harder. Alright, 25% item drop rate. Stop messing with me. Yeah, that's about par for the course. Alright, so we got absolutely nothing I was hoping to get here. Yeah, we're pretty much done. I don't care about any of these other items. Now I'm gonna have to expose myself. So we got to run across the street, up and diagonal right a little bit, get to that next gun store. It's going to put me out in view of a lot of shady zombies, unfortunately, probably. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to guess the Front could be on either side. Hey there, Shady. Alright. I guess wrong twice. Oh, it could be on any of 3 sides. It's going to be up here. Yep, there it is. So Shady's going to follow me. He's probably going to set the alarm off and get some attention. Chest rig would be fairly useful. Alright, come on. Lucky lockpick. Get me in here before the Shady gets to me. Nope. Alright, no grabbies. This is actually not a good fighting position. I need to have movement options. If I put myself in the corner there, I could have stuff step up and surround me, and then other things kind of bury me in a wall of zombies. If I see that start to happen, I need to be able to move and maneuver quicker. So, a lot of times I like being against walls, but in this particular circumstance, I think that would have been a bad idea. Alright, hopefully there's no more coming. Come on. What's my mechanics again? 3. Should give a fair chance of getting in here with a decent time. There we go. Now both those, and we are into the second gun store. What do we got? Extended mags, more drop leg pouches, chest rig, and pork and beans. Well, we'll grab the food. Grab another... Nah, I'm gonna ignore that one. We'll take the chest rig though. Nothing in the lockers. Oops. Close that behind me so I can hear people coming to sneak up on me. And press and die set. Well, if I was planning on making my own ammo, that'd be great. That's the kind of item drop I'm looking for, just not the particular item. I'm not gonna take that. We'll move it out of the box though, so I can see it on the floor here. I don't have any interest in God dang it. Come on, game! I already got the metal tongs. I want the other things. Using up my precious crate attempts for giving me the same crap. Yeah, I don't care. Ideally, I'd find a gun shop that's a gunsmith repair shop. And another Glock, don't care. Alright. Shouldn't be anything in the firing range that I care about. Yeah, nothing in the firing range. Alright, well, that's 2 gun stores down. Didn't find what we needed. Out the front, down the block, and into the next gun store. I think for what I want, it's either going to be in one of the crates for this style of gun store, or it's going to be in this style gun store if it's one of the gunsmith types. So, we'll see what we can do. Back out on the street again. We're still okay on weight and volume. Safe mode on again. Don't have far to travel. Somebody being all Mr. Bangy Smashy on the vehicle there. Oh, 2 vehicles with zombies nearby. This could be a problem. Combat's going to spread sound about 7 spaces. It might get some activity. Let's put the Halligan bar away. Anybody else going to show up? Looks like we're clear of shadies. Alright. And in we go. Out of the handgun. Sure, I guess. Real slim pickings in this one. SKS, huh? It has level -18 butchering. Oh, it's got the integrated bayonet, that's why. Not too interested in an SKS. Nothing in there. Not checking the gun safes. Take too long. Yeah, 7.62 ammo for the SKS. Huh, somebody back there heard me prying crates open? As long as it's not a Hulk or something that's going to actually take the wall down, I don't care. Arrgh. Yeah, there we go. 2 brooms. That's funny. Well, 3 gun stores. All 3 not what I needed. I guess we're going to try to head down to this one next. And if I get to that one, I may end up down at this one, which I'm really not wanting to do, because I've got an area I have not yet checked or cleared, and I got a fungal right there. Only fungal blossom, or fungal flowers? Fungal flowers. So it's not, doesn't have the spread that the towers and the blooms and such do. But still, I'd rather not go that deep into territory that I don't have a clear escape route through. At least up in this area, I've got pretty clear areas that I've been through that should be lightly populated. Alright, so we're going to try to go on that way. I need to go basically just straight south. Work my way over to this road system here. It is midnight. I think we got time still. Oops, put the Halligan bar away again before I forget. What do you got in here? Don't care. Alright, safe mode on. Trying to go straight south, see if we can get to that radio station. Either zombie brute and regular zombie. Alright. No followers. Rollerblades. Alright, let's oh, soldier zombie. I'm getting surrounded. Do the same thing as last time. Let's use the chain link fence. Oh, well, use a portion of chain link anyway. I am still walking. Alright, now we can hop the fence. That'll slow them down for just a second. And we run right into a feral runner. Alright, so far the armor and dodging and everything is holding up pretty well. Keeping an eye on the shocker brute that's glowing in the distance over there to my west. I basically just need to go straight south and then follow that road around the bend. Ah! Alright, stepped a little too close to that. He's on my tail now. See if we can lose him against a vehicle or something. We should be faster than him. Alright, so this is the bend. This is the bend. So this, ice cream! I can go in the ice cream shop and then go down the road, because I need to be on the other side of the building. Actually, this building, if it's the one I want, it'll have a back door. I can't pick the back door, never mind. Let's go in the ice cream. Damn it! Forgot that guy was chasing me. Come here, you. Come over here to this vehicle. Oh, hello, iBot. I'm not sure which one I'm more worried about. iBot will distract the acid zombie. Lots of candy in the bus. Love to go get all that candy, but I don't like stepping into vehicles like that. What do we got? 2 liters of diesel, not enough battery to get it started, and there's no seat, so I wouldn't be able to drive it anyway. Alright, are we at the... No, we're not at the gun store next. Gun store's next. So this should be the gun store right here. I think that's the back wall of the gun range. Hey there, Attack the Darkness. Thanks for the thunder. Appreciate it. Barrel Runner. Hey, we got in on the first try that time. This is the more traditional style. I don't think this is going to have what I'm looking for, unfortunately. They actually have a Rivtech gun in here? I almost never find Rivtech guns, but it's the same damn thing we've already got that I'll never find ammo for. The one time, I actually got a Rivtech gun and a standard gun shock, and it's the same piece of crap Rivtech shotgun that's damn near impossible to find ammo for. I don't care about the Remington. I don't care about an SKS. Yeah, none of this stuff is useful. And all we've got is the rifle range. So, this was not the one I wanted either. Now I need to get out of here before a million things come charging at the alarm. Alright, we'll just hide back here for a sec. So, that is 4 gun stores down. Haven't found what we need. Alright. Take a look at chat here. Hey, Anonymous. Thanks for handing out the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Very generous. Yeah, Seb, I'm doing much better today. Uh-oh. It's a gift sub spree! Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more dangerous. Holy crap. I just saw the chat messages pop up. It's just slow in announcing it on stream. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 subs? Very, very appreciative. Thank you very much. Whoever you are, Anonymous. You're on the list, Great Poison. It just hasn't gotten the announcement to you yet. There's a little delay in between each one. You are 2 more down the list. One Shinkum will show up, and then Great Poisons will show up. Alright. Always, always appreciated. Thank you very much. One of the problems of running a Twitch YouTube channel that covers a niche game is it'll never be mass market, and so I really do rely on your guys' support, so it's always very much appreciated. Alright, I think the Anons are almost done. One more. And then I'll figure out where I'm going to go next. Alright, there you go. Hey, Cursed! Thank you very much for the resub. 7 months! Old timer! I am working on getting sub badges, so hopefully I'll have that for you guys here pretty soon, so you can be honored appropriately for your continued support. So, where do we go? What do we look for? Gun stores was a good idea. I was really, really hoping to pull a gunsmith repair kit or any or standard repair kit at, but I don't know. Candy shops and radio stations definitely aren't going to help me. I see no buildings nearby that might have what I'm looking for. Actually, there's construction sites. I think I've already done that one. Yep, I've already done that one. I'm going to have to go pretty deep into engine country if I want to get down to that next possible gun store. Let's try it. What the heck? So, we're just going to follow the road straight south. Head back over to where we just came from and head that way as we go. Alright, you. Follow me over here. Sig ammos might be nice. I don't anticipate... Alright, one at a time, please. You're not obeying the rules, shady zombies! That means 3. Oh! They nicked my backpack! I seem to be getting a little bit better on the critical strikes, at least, for getting some damage in. I'm really leery about using that combat style just for heavier zombies with better protection. I don't think I'll get enough damage through in those circumstances. Alright, don't care about any of that. Let's get our stamina back before we keep moving. So, the street I'm heading down, I got 2 red dots down there. Shocker Zombie and a Bio-Operator both in the middle of the street. Well, that's not good, because I gotta go right past them to get to where I was planning on going. Oh, it's the dojo. Oh, my good friend the dojo. I get in trouble when I try to go into dojos. Alright, stamina's back up. We'll cross to the other side of the street here. See if we can get around these guys somewhat quietly. Alright, dojo, next intersection, right hand side. Skeleton, zombie. Ooh, nice wreck right across the middle of the road. I can see how I got the attention of the feral runner. That zombie seemed to be a little far to detect me. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's fight this guy. Now they're starting to stack up a bit. How far do I have to go still? Let's try to peel these guys off on the vehicle here. Now they're feral. Necro! No, if it was a master, I'd go in and drop him. Necro, I don't care. As long as I'm not killing zombies, I don't care if he reses them. Alright, so this building coming up is the dojo. I'll let this guy... Nah, let's kill him right here. Alright, who's doing the thunder this time? How come it's not showing me the message here? Or is this a real thunderstorm? No, it's snowing. Oh, I see. Soundpack. Thanks, Soundpack. Appreciate that. Message looked a little different for me for some reason on my chat log. So for anybody that doesn't know, if you want a tip, there is a sound system on my Twitch description page where you can pick a sound effect to play for your tip donation. And the guys usually try to time it to scare me while I'm concentrating on something or I got something dangerous going on. The Gib one particularly makes me jump, and the thunder not so much. Nope, no grabbies. Stop it. Oh, now the necromancers come down. I don't want to burn my stamina. That's the thing I worry most about, is burning my stamina on these inconsequential fights and then having something nasty show up I don't have the stamina to get away from. We learned that lesson... Well, I learned that lesson long ago. It's just I've had to relearn it over and over again. But we had a refresher last episode where I burned all my stamina on some inconsequential zombies and then had an acid zombie show up when I was bingo on stamina. That was bad. Alright, there's nothing on the ground here I care about. I'm just going to let these guys follow me. They can't damage me. Oh, naturally. That's right. These are those goofy dojos that have got an odd configuration. Step out of the doorway, firefighter. I really don't want to get trapped in here. I think it's the north part of the building I need to get into. Could be wrong. Yep, I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm getting worried. Too many zombies. But I got windows. Nothing here. Alright. So, let's try to get back out of here. It's solid walls all the way around. I don't care about the locker rooms. Yeah, let's get out of here. I just don't want to get pinned in there with something worse coming. Alright, so we got nothing in the dojo. Keep heading south. Yeah, I got the tough zombies in packs. I'm faster than them. I'll eventually lose them, especially if I can get a vehicle between me and them. Liquor store, fast food liquor store. We could go hit a liquor. That would really jump my morale up. Let's go across the street. See if we can get something good to drink. That would be a no. Absolutely nothing. The other one is going to be... I don't think there's... That's the fast food restaurant. This is the liquor store. Nope, that's the fast food restaurant. This is the rear entrance of the liquor store. And again, a whole bunch of nothing. Burrito and some hops. I can always use a burrito, and I'm always short of batteries. Oh, what do we got? Imperial Stout. That'll do. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it's not frozen. Look at that joy. 81 joy. Have some Imperial Stout. 101 because of our gourmand bonus. Do I want to get drunk? I don't really want to get drunk, but we'll take the stout with us. I got carry capacity at the moment. Here, you guys have fun in there. Good old night raids. It's a museum! Hey, let's go to the museum and then we'll hit the gun store across the street. Oh, museum, gun store, garage. My brain didn't even notice the garage there. Alright, somebody's beating up local vehicles again. So, museum could have the front on 3 different sides. I have no way of knowing. Let's assume the worst. Go check the west side. That's not a good thing to step into. Come over this way. This, a little further. Down into the vehicle. Oh, can't close the door because it's broke. Alright, should be fine. Well, I picked wrong, as usual. Let's not meet anything nasty in this narrow corridor, please. Whoops, stop running. Out of stamina. I don't want to be out of stamina when I'm stepping out into the middle of an open area. Come on, stamina. From the north, I hear bang. Why am I hearing a bang? I don't see turrets. Is that just somebody banging on a vehicle? Alright, alarm sounded? Yes, the alarm sounded. Anything in here? Nothing on the northern displays, nothing on the southern displays. Wow. 25% drop rate's really kicking in. That's the rear door. This is the office. Oh yeah, can't pry an interior door. It's a weird restriction. Always got to use the menu to go check it. Alright, feral runner. I left the door open, but he decided to smack it anyway. Nothing there. Bank, bank. Ooh, computer skills, what? 3? Yeah, that's the one. That's the gibbed one. Thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate it. We'll hit the gun store, garage, and then I'm going to have to give some serious thought about attempting one of the banks. We'll see if we can get to the computer cleanly. I suspect I'm not going to be able to hack it with computer 3. Possible. Even if I do, it's 3 a.m. I might get one of the lockboxes opened with Mechanics 3 by the time the sun came up, and I'd be in a really bad position. So it's probably not the best time to try the banks. Lockpick our way in again. I was surprised at how many people didn't know you could lockpick your way into gun stores. Even at low levels, it just takes persistence. It'll always work. It just may take you a bunch of tries. But even at one lock or one mechanics or 0, you can get in. Everybody sees the barred windows and assumes. Alright, so nothing in the front. Nothing in the counters that I care about. Birdshot, no thanks. This is what? Gun store number 5? And we've gotten nothing I'm looking for yet. Alright, gun store number 5 with nothing. Sure, we'll grab some fungicide. Vorm is looking for a gunsmith repair kit or even just a basic repair kit. I need metal cutting, or yeah, metal cutting 2, like a hacksaw provides. I have not, after 20 days and this much of the map explored, I still don't have a hacksaw with metal sawing 2. So an alternative, since I just cannot seem to locate a hacksaw or a toolbox, is the gunsmith or repair kits. They also provide those qualities. So I was hoping to do a tour of the gun stores and come across one. But no such luck. We've hit 5 gun stores in this one run and haven't found anything towards a tool that I'm looking for. So let's check the garage just to the south here. And then I'm going to have to contemplate if we're going to try somewhere else or go take a look at those banks. Hey there, zombie. Alright, so we're in nothing really. Alright. Motorcycle parts. Whole bunch of nothing. The southwest, huh? Alright, absolutely nothing in the garage. That's about how my luck's been going. So it is 3 a.m. I gotta give some serious thought to actually heading back, because I got unexplored territory between me and home. Home is way up here. So I'm thinking I gotta head back. I'm on foot. I'm not on rollerblades, so if I was on rollerblades, I wouldn't be too concerned because you move so fast. You can cover a lot of distance in a short amount of time. For this one, though, I don't think that's going to work. Let's head back, we'll sleep, and then we'll do some day raiding of some houses. See if we can come across something useful. But, man, I'm disappointed. It's taken so long to get these tools put together. It was day 11 before I even got my first tool, the screwdriver. That's just ridiculous. Even with a 25% spawn rate, that's bad. Alright, let's, I'm gonna go back out the way I came in, because I know there's no turrets or other really super nasties on the road north here. I don't want to go on this road, because I haven't actually traveled on it before, so I could get a rude surprise. So we'll just go straight north, and probably all the way we can, till it ends, and then cut across to the east to try to get back home. So, let's turn safe mode back on. We'll just fast travel as much as it'll let me. Hello there, boys. Alright, you're gonna need to die, because you're gonna be pesky. Whoops. Well, do I whack him to death with the... Yeah, let's whack him to death with the Halligan bar, see if the armor protects me without all my dodge and Tai Chi bonuses. Oops. He moved. Alright, we got him killed. That's all I care about. Nothing on the ground I need. Alright, anything on the way here? I don't know what these buildings are, unfortunately. That looks like a restaurant. Let's put the Halligan bar away, though. Actually, if I'm going back home, it wouldn't be bad to grab some stuff out of restaurants. Food is still an issue. Chili pepper. Alright, don't trap me inside a narrow space, please. Restaurant, bar. Belgian ale? Let's have a Belgian ale. Plus 63 joy. What's that turn into with, turns into plus 78. And the buff lasts a lot longer than the negative consequences of the alcohol, so it's a pretty crazy bonus. Let's check this back area real quick. Oh, that's just the bathrooms. This is what I wanted. No. Hey there, child zombie. Break the door for me. Alright. That's done. We'll go north, see if we can check a couple of houses on our way out. What is it? Almost 3:50 a.m. The backside of the dojo. Oh, no, I want to avoid that thing. That is one of my biggest fears. Accidentally... Wow, man. There's a lot of stuff all around me here. Accidentally wandering into a spitter is going to be really, really bad. If he drops an acid pool in the middle of where I'm standing, I might not be able to get out of it before both my legs are broke. So, accidental exposure to that guy is one of my big fears for this particular run. Alright, let's get into this house. Should be able to lose pretty much everything in here. Nothing in the garage again. Don't need any of that. No, not gonna go that way. Okay, this is a little too populated over here. Am I near the nameplate? I am on the nameplate. Can always tell you're near the nameplate of a city because it's always just chock full of zombies. No wonder I haven't come to these houses before. Alright, I gotta get out of here. We're gonna go across the street. Hey there, what is that? A festering boar? This is not an ideal circumstance. I have wandered my way into some trouble. I can't make one with the forge that I got. There was something that was blocking me from just crafting it. Oh, I need the tools to craft it on the forge because I need an anvil, and to get an anvil I need frames, and for the frames I needed the hacksaw. I was in a bit of a closed loop. The taking doors apart with a wrench may solve that conundrum, so we might be able to fix it when we get back, but I wanted to try this first anyway. Yeah, houses could have hacksaws. I've searched 50, 60 houses already in various places and haven't found hardly any tools. So, it's been rough. Which direction am I going to try to go? I got a grabber I need to avoid. So far, he's the only thing I really care about. I'm okay on stamina for the most part. We're going to run. We need to go north, but post office is not going to have the door structure that's going to allow me to go in and out. Radio station will, if I can make it that far. Subway, subway might be useful actually. Can't remember where the other subway exits and entrances are. I thought there was one near my... Yeah, there's one near my house right there. I might be able to go underground all the way home. Let's try to get to the subway. So, hopefully there's nothing too nasty between me and... so many zombies! Yeah. No successful grabs, please. That's all I ask. Ah, there's the spitter. I'm not going anywhere in the direction of the spitter. Stop running. Don't care if a child zombie follows me other than the noise. Huh. Shock zombie right outside the subway I was aiming for. Maybe I'll just go straight north now. Ah, there's the master I really want to kill. Oh man. Having a master in the middle of a huge pack of zombies like this is terrible. I need to either kill that thing right damn now, or get my reality bubble out of the area so he can't just continuously upgrade monsters. And given the density of monsters here, there's no chance I'm going to drop that thing. They're pretty tough. I don't have the damage output to kill them fast enough before I'd get worried about getting surrounded. Hopefully he doesn't upgrade one of these to something nasty that's going to just wreck my world.